before, we believe that Vericut is the #1 machine simulation software.
If I didn't have Vericut, I think I'd have a lot more sleepless nights wondering about what was going on at AML and what was I going to walk into.
Vericut gives us 100% confidence once we've simulated the tool paths before they hit the machine. It does give us a lot of confidence that we're protecting the parts, machines, and everything that comes out of engineering.
Vericut for us is a really, really useful tool. We have to use it as our final gate before the programs hit the machine. A lot of the upfront time is spent setting it so it's like for like, matching the machine actually on shop floor. But once we've got that set up, it fits in perfectly for capturing any mistakes that we can make on our end before the program actually hit the machine.
It gives us confidence that we're protecting the parts from any collisions using various options in Vericut, auto diff, gouge detect, that we're going to make a conforming part without any problems.
Vericut's our final safety net, if you like, before it hits a machine. Obviously, Vericut to us are the #1 simulation software, and it's not just the simulation side, it's the stuff that comes in the background with it as well, which we can check parts before they actually go to the machine, and obviously saves any issues when it hits the machines.
Having no collisions on the machine is important. Obviously #1 is safety, so nobody gets hurt. #2 is very expensive parts. Even when they're coming in a forging state, you're talking high value parts, so any collision and it's a big loss to the company. And also machine, any little bumps to the machine can be quite expensive in the long run.
Yeah, Vericut Force, it's quite new to us really. We only started using it in the last couple of years. It's sort of an upgrade to the OptiPath, if you like. But I think the key thing to it is it has a few various roles, but the key one being the chip thickness. You can control the chip thickness through the analyzation software side of it, which protects the tools, the spindles, everything else, but it also can reduce your cycle times. We've currently got an aerofoil project for a customer. The old time for the whole part originally was 20 hours, and with the use of Vericut Force, we've managed to reduce that by 4 hours per part, which obviously on a lot of parts, it's a massive time saving. But it's not just the time saving in that respect, it's the tool life, because the tip changes are less, the tool changes are less. So overall it gives a lot better yield.
So we produce a program out of NX. The first thing we do is run it through Vericut, and in Vericut we have collision detect, gouge detect, and then we also do an auto diff at the end to make sure that we're not taking any more metal off or leaving any excess metal on the process. And then once we're happy with that, then we will upload our programs to a shared server for the machinists to drag them onto the machine.
I myself have been using Vericut for probably 10 years now, through its various guises. But like I said to you before, we believe that Vericut is the #1 machine simulation software, and that's why we rely on them for their support going forward. We have a good relationship with Vericut guys. The support's very good from them.
Customers come to AML because we can manufacture complex parts at a quick and speedy timeline, and giving the customer the quality that they expect and deserve.